Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Gears Columbus Charity Invitational, where we have Ghost Gaming getting ready to go up against Rise Nation in a rematch of Toronto just 1 week ago. The difference, this guy's back. Identives himself. Actually, Identives, I'm going to start with you. You just saw your old teammate, King Choche himself, go big on stage. What does it mean for you to see him in that moment?
I'm actually, can I say the words in Spanish? Is that okay? Okay. Yo la verdad estoy muy feliz por verlos a ellos. Yo, como siempre he dicho, respeto mucho. Ya saben que México siempre, para siempre, vamos a estar representándolo como siempre. Estoy muy feliz por ellos y que estén ahorita, quieran o no, ganando un top mejor y haciéndolo mejor. Me da mucho gusto porque quieran o no, es nuestra región. Y ver que están improving en otro lado es muy, muy, muy chingón. Están jugando como equipo y se lo merecen.
So while I have absolutely no idea what you just said, I love it. I want to ask you though, Choche, you got a lot of respect for him. I know you do. People call him King Choche. Is he the real king of Mexico or who is?
Look, at this moment, you guys can call him king, bro. He's been going up.
I like that answer.
He deserves it, bro.
I respect that tremendously. How about you guys? I know you didn't have a chance to go to Toronto for various reasons. You're back here today. How do you feel about this Ghost roster at this event?
It's just like I've been telling you, like we've been playing our game. We just now we be chilling, playing. We know the second day is gonna be more rough than the first one, so we just need to keep our same way, our same hype, and we just gonna be good. We just are confident of each other, and we just gonna turn off this event.
And I like that. One thing you mentioned is being able to kind of keep your calm, keep your head straight. Talking about like, what is it like being in the Ghost Gaming comms? I know it's crazy. We hear the listenings. It's kind of fun to listen to. But talk to me a little bit about that and kind of break down the psyche, the mentality of Ghost Gaming.
I don't know. Like we have 5 players. Usually we have 3 players, more than 5. Like Resi gets so hyped and lands, so it's just like kind of we have 4. But like we just like. People say that we sound all the time hectic, but I swear to God, when we are screaming, when we're talking to each other with a certain passion, we just like feel like we're playing at our best. Like, but obviously, I agree with what you're saying. We should be to at the same time calm at the same time. But we just gonna get better, like we've been doing it.
Yeah, I actually really respect that. It's good to have that insight because a lot of people think it's hectic, but at the end of the day, you guys are all locked in, you're zoned in, and sometimes people mistake that. It's great insight. Kind of like the Insanes versus Infinity and Listenings back in the day. I'm going to come over to you, Powers. You have burst onto this scene as soon as you turned 16 years old, and everyone here knows how strong an individual player you are, but everyone faces adversity in their career. When you got replaced on the former Echo Fox roster, what did that mean to you, and how did you take it, and what's your mentality now?
I mean, to be honest, the way I took it, I was kind of upset that I got dropped, but I just got to keep moving forward. I got to keep doing, things for myself. Like, I just got to keep improving, keep getting better, just keep doing me.
I respect that tremendously. How about the new Rise Nation roster? I know in Toronto last week we talked about it. You guys lost to Ghost Gaming without Identives. What's different about this Rise Nation roster today in this event?
I mean, it's way different. We're coming a lot, way more positive, a lot stronger coming in our matches, and we're just confident every match we play.
Power, 16 years old. You waited for this moment. You waited for this chance, and everyone knew you'd be a star. I knew you'd be a star when I saw you at the NYC Microsoft Store local about a year and a half ago. What does it mean to you to kind of be in the position that you're in, and really people respecting you as maybe a top 5, top 10 player in the game? And do you have any advice for any aspiring young players out there that are looking to do the same?
I mean, you just got to keep going, bro. You just got to keep practicing, working on your craft, and then one day, it's just gonna get to you. Like you don't go to little local lands and stuff like that.
I love it. Go to local lands, put the work in, and good things will result. This guy right here is a good example of that. I remember watching this guy when he was a young man himself. That's going to be it for us on the main stage. We got Ghost Gaming versus Rise Nation. Lock it up, boys, and let's get ready for a tremendous match.
I've been through a lot through Gears, like working 84 hours in UE, being homeless for 5 months, stuff like that, but I want people to know that you can make it. I'm still here. I live a comfortable life. I appreciate what a lot of people do for me in the community, and my Goonies, I appreciate them a lot. I got a lot of respect for them.
All right, coming up with the next game of the day. I'm your host, Bailey, and I'm here with the one and only Ribs Momo, and my man Colin. But I have a question. At the top of your head right now, this matchup, Ghost Gaming or Rise Nation, who do you have?
Ghost Gaming.
Yeah.
After that Fire and
really
Ice squad.
Tough one. No, I'm going Ghost.
Ghost
I'm so confident. I'm a bit of a Ghost fanboy until it comes to the grand final in any Gears. I don't know why. I just love watching Ghost Gaming. They're so entertaining.
Right.
It's fun. But I want a close match. I don't want Ghost just to run over them. That's boring.
Right. So the theory behind it, I mean, the meaning behind that is that Rise Nation, okay, now you're looking at a team, they've made power plays when it comes to free agency. They picked up Powers, they picked up Jerpy, they picked up Detox, and the whole goal behind all of those transactions are to compete with the best. So now, by picking up Powers this year, latest roster move, they were hoping to really bring that fire that he had with Echo Fox, who are now Fury, to go ahead and match up against these top teams. Do you think Powers is enough and Rise Nation can actually make this an even game?
With the addition of Powers, you have a guy that can fly around the map, get a lot of kills quickly. But do you know who does that better than any other team right now in the game? Ghost Gaming. They live up to their organization's title. They're almost like apparitions. They're shadows. They're here 1 second, they're gone the next. They kill you, they move on with life. They continue on their mission of complete obliteration of the opposing team. They get in your face, they hit you harder than any other team, and they continue moving forward. That's why I love Ghost in this matchup. Rise has continually built their roster to be a little bit faster, a little bit more slay heavy. Next thing you know, they're coming up against a team that does it better than they do, faster than them, slay heavier than them.
And I'm happy you brought that up. Now, when you take a look at Rise Nation's roster, do you really want to play hot and heavy against Ghost Gaming, or do you want to step back and let players like Jerp and Drix really take the reins and, cause Lancer Fire to really slow down Ghost Gaming's attack?
You don't want to change up your game plan too much. You saw that yesterday with Hive losing to Fire and Ice, and even Simplicity today, and that's what teams like Fire and Ice need. So, now you see you have to do what you do. It's simple. Rise has to just be better. You know for a fact that Ghost Gaming is better slayers, better power weapon players, but if Rise just step up to the occasion and they play their game, it's like Colin said, Rise might not be the better version of this type of team, but they can be today.
Yeah, they can be better today. That's the thing. And, if you get better, you kind of overcome those steps and hurdles. Sometimes it is that name in front of you. You see the duo, from Ghost kind of just pushing you like, I don't want to face that. But if it was a different duo, you'd be like, yeah, let's get it.
Right.
And you just got to play your own game. I like that from what Rib said. I think you've got to stay true to yourself. But it's going to be interesting.
Yes, and Rise Nation are playing for a great cause here this weekend. The charity organization that they're backing will be Children's Miracle Network, or Extra Life. Extra Life is a fundraising program of Children's Miracle Network hospitals where if you're a gamer, you can register to help 170 children's hospitals in the United States and Canada. If you want to learn more, make sure you go to extra-life.org. So, Colin, what are your gut feelings about this matchup? How's it going to turn out?
I think Rise is going to live like Frank Sinatra. They're going to go down doing it my way. They're going to try to outslay with him, and it's not going to happen.
Hey, I'm really interested to see what's going on, but on Ghost Gaming side, this team better than anybody. You've played with these guys before. Reshi, Speedy, now Rezik. What is Ghost Gaming really going to bring to this matchup?
Well, they just know how they want to play. They just have their identity. They know Identities.
Yeah.
Identities is going to play very smart. He's going to play the home hill. He's going to play aggressive when he needs to. And then you're going to have Speedy with his power weapons, Sleepy Time staying consistent. Rise is still finding themselves, and that's really what makes the difference in this matchup. Ghost is just comfortable. They just got done beating Rise with a sub. It's looking bad, but once again, today is today. We'll have to see how Rise comes out.
All right, and taking a look at the map bans and picks, we're going to kick things off right here on Old Town. Forge Bliss will be the second map, and if needed, we'll go to Harbor for the tiebreaker game. Now, talking about Old Town, which team do you really think has the advantage? Coming from Ghost Gaming, do you think their aggressive style of gameplay really will reign king in this matchup?
Every time they spawn up top, I expect that round to be quick. You get the height advantage. You may get an extra Lancer bullet in by Sleepy Time, or Rezik gets somebody a little team fire. And then Speedies and Rushy are going to be in your face with the uppercut and knocking you on the mat.
All right, Colin, let's see if you're ready for this. We're going to kick things off on map number 1, Old Town, an old school favorite of Gears of War. So Momo and Colin, take it away.
Colin, I know you're ready.
I'm always ready, always
You've been
happy.
waiting for this for a while.
Shaking, baby. I'm out here shaking. I'm so excited.
It is it's exciting times for sure, and of course we're getting some real good games coming up. Of course, I think pretty much every game now is on the main stage for you guys. You've got semi-finals, grand finals, but we are going to kick it off right now with our last one of the day of the quarters. Of course, Rise and Ghost Gaming. Rise a very tough ask, but going into Old Town. Veli kind of touched on it before, obviously a new map to the rotation. Rise Nation, Ghost Gaming, maybe this is where they kind of catch them out by surprise.
They're going to have to do something, because you see here both teams are mirroring each other. One member each to their home hill, and then 2 members to the middle, 2 members to the right. But immediately, Rushy's was already in Detox's face before I could blink. Apexi's with a little bit of a misroll right there. He's going to get taken out by Speedy. So Ghost Gaming already taking out 4 members of Rise within the first 10 seconds of the map.
Yeah, well, important initials, as always. Obviously, the respawn are very low. And I always recap, if you guys are new to Gears of War, it's simple. Top left is your scoreboard, and you want to get to 210. 7 rounds is the way to win. And you get to 210, you get 1 round on the board. It can go back and forth. It's a long brawl. However, Rise Nation, Ghost Gaming, this is round number 1, map number 1. And Ghost Gaming, they have that advantage. 2 hills and a little bit of a lead. We're talking 10, 15 seconds, but on your screen, Identives, that Lancer Fire coming in across there, teaming up with Speedies as well. Drick's in a bit of trouble.
Powers is down in that middle. Look at that Sleepy with a great rotation. He comes all the way from the left side of the map, gets up into the middle market area, cleans up Powers. So you know one of their best slayers is out of the matchup right now. You got a few more seconds before you come off spawn. But Sleepy is going to get angled out here in the marketplace. They're going to send Drix to try to clean him up. Can the Lancer Fire prevent it, though? It will not. Drix will get that cleanup. He'll take the position in the market right there in middle. What they're trying to do is get a setup here right in that middle market to where you can bring a player from the top half of the map, try to get in their face, and that extra Lancer Fire, that's a great angle that you can get in there, shoot your Lancer, get a lot of damage, and then an easy chunk comes.
Powers and Avexi's there doubling up, finding 2 as 3 players now on timers for Ghost Gaming. And as they push around, Rezik tried a little bit of a sneaky play, but Avexi's too quick for that one. He's actually going to roll and dip out of that. Could find himself another one here, pushing on to C. Damage has been dealt, but is actually going to go down. It's Rushies who picks him up now, and the bobbing and weaving starts. Rise Nation will take the 2-hill lead, but they are down by around 30 points.
I heard earlier they were talking about using another team's skin to troll the opposing player. Rushies is actually using a character you almost never ever see in the game of Versus. He's using the Palace Guard. Barely anybody on the planet uses him because he's so massive, it's easy to spot him out. That's a bit of a troll by Rushies.
Rushies clearly confident, and I can see why, by all means, but that's one thing that you never want to do, is be overconfident in any type of match, because you've got to give the credit and the respect to Rise Nation. All 5 names on the left-hand side there, fantastic plays in their own rights. And yes, Ghost Gaming is the favorite. There's always going to be a favorite in 2 matches, but Avexi's with a double, doesn't find the triple as Speedy shuts him down. Look at the scoreboard, so close, 2 hills to Rise Nation. They have the players, and they also have the hills, the numbers. C has been decapped, and Rise Nation coming out super hot here, and Jerpy finalizing Identives. That could be the end of the game, maybe not by numbers or hills, but inevitably Rise Nation. They are looking so strong, and maybe a bit of a shock for Ghost Gaming. Did not expect that one, Colin.
I don't think anybody expected it, but they did an amazing job of mid-round rotations in that one. I love how even though Ghost heavily won the initial fights, Rise learned what they needed to do by rotating different members around the map, getting the fights they want, not the fights that they have to take. And when you get the fights you want, you're a little bit more comfortable, you're a little bit more confident, you might get an extra shot in or 2, you might hit your shots a little better, get some kills right there mid-round, which allow your rotations to pay off for you.
Well, 5 kills to his name already is Avexi's, 4 for Jerpy, but on the other side, I think Identives yet to get on the scoreboard. We've actually seen the torque dropped up top here. Thoughts on the weapon drop from Ghost Gaming? Any kind of inside information that you can think behind that?
I really love the torque bow in a guy like Speedy's hand. If they can get that torque bow into his hand, he's a good power weapon player all around. And he's going to try to win this early fight. He does break ice, so he's going to get that first kill of the round. And now they got a 2v1 situation, but Rushman goes down. Rushies gets picked back up by his teammate. And look at that, Speedy immediately over to pick up the torque bow. Now he's got to pick that weapon up and try to use it to pick off a player across the map. You rev it up, you get it to where it'll stick your opponent just like that. Powers, though, too smart for him, takes cover just in time.
Nicely done by Powers there. However, Ghost Gaming do have that hill control. You see the rotation winning from Powers. Powers actually going to go down. Jerpy having to come back and pick him up, but this time around he is going to survive. But how long, I'm not sure. Powers finding 1, and he was full red as well there. We're going to see Sleepy put 2 in the ground and move on swiftly here. A and B both in the control of Ghost Gaming. On your screens, Avexi's already 6 kills and pushing on. He's looking at B now, trying to take this He's trying to take this back, should I say.
And they've already got Speedy over there with the torque bow. They're going to rotate another member over. You see the smokes coming out, the stuns, and now they're going to push their advantage. They know that they got some stuns out there. They might be able to get some damage, but a 3rd member of Ghost Gaming, that's a great mid-round rotation, playing a little defense right here. And now Sleepy is going to be the man that leads the charge to try to get this secondary down. They do get it. Drix will go down. Powers left by himself. We know that Powers is there because of that X-ray, but I don't think Ghost had any idea. We could see him because of his outline, but he has no outline on the opposing team's mini-map right there on the vision, so they didn't have any idea. That's why he could be so sneaky, get that first kill, run past him, and now he's in a true 2v1 situation around a pillar, trying to use that movement, trying to show off. Avexi's gets 1, Avexi's gets the 2nd. Powers gets out of that by pure teamwork, rotation, and his ability to survive that encounter.
Lovely stuff, and like you said, obviously in regards to the X-rays, we've got our drivers in the back as well, observing the game. Shout out to those guys. Awesome stuff, as always. You see Powers just backing off here, just waiting for the next play. But Ghost Gaming, they do have a little bit of a cushion here just to play around with. You want to make sure you're utilising this, but Identiv's rolling round back and forward. Rezik, a play which I'm really actually interested to see a little bit more of. We saw him yesterday doing incredible things. I'll be keen to see what he can do today here against Rise Nation.
I think Rezik is a really momentum player. If you can keep him down early in maps, you can actually use him to your advantage because he doesn't play with the same level of confidence. You have to keep Rezik from getting his feet under him. If Rezik can kind of be sneaky right here, go into that bell tower, maybe win a 1v1, maybe stop somebody from coming up through market, you're going to see him start to lift his head, puff out his chest, and get more kills later on in the rounds. But they see the push by Avexis. He gets triple lancered.
Powers is going to answer back there with a double himself, and Identiv's going down. Speedy trying to level the playing field here, but you see the timer ticking away. One hill will do it, but will they have a hill? That's the question. 2:05 and stopped in their tracks here. My goodness, Ghost Gaming. We say goodnight to them for this round, and they were so close. That is what you want to see here if you're a Rise Nation fan.
Ghost can't play defense like that. That's not their game plan. We talked earlier that Rise has to continue to stick to their guns, play their type of Gears of War. And then all of a sudden on the opposite side of the stage, Ghost Gaming decides, hey, look, we've got a point advantage. Let's play our one hill. Let's play a different style than we normally anybody ever sees us play and see if we can catch them off guard. Rise Nation made the right rotation. They made the correct push with numbers. Next thing you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 people dead. Speedy left all by himself, and he is just not enough to take out 5.
2 rounds in, Identiv's just 1 kill to his name. We do see a sniper dropped as well on Old Town here, and it's more towards the market. So Talk up top, Sniper in the middle. Interested to see when Ghost Gaming really kind of start to ramp this up, because we both know, everyone knows what they have, what they're capable of. When are we going to see it, though? Because Rise Nation right now, they're looking pretty strong here, and they're looking to play Championship Sunday.
They would love to win this matchup and go up against Fury, a team that just won on Side Station. So now what you're seeing is Rise is playing with all the confidence. They feel like they've got nothing to lose. Everybody's picked Ghost Gaming. Nobody picked us. We ain't got nothing to lose. Let's go out there, put it all on the line. Powers trying to be the man to start it off. He gets the first. He's going to let his health get back. Big back A. Back A, take that cover. You come off it, pressing down on your left analog, pulling that trigger, trying to get that shot straight on your opponent. Next thing you know, easy kill.
Just like that, Ghost Gaming on the back foot once again here. Rushies, I think at the start of the round, actually made a team kill onto Speedy or vice versa. Either way, not good. And this is where you really start to wonder, what's going on. And don't get me wrong, they are not out of this yet. But these first 3 rounds, Rise Nation have been looking so strong. Rushies on your screen, though, trying to find another. Back, oh my goodness. Was that the sniper from the middle? I'm not too sure, but huge body shot, taking him down.
Identiv's doing what he does best, though. A little bit of the side roll right there. Gets a beautiful headshot as he does. And now he's going to see that he has 1 member in front of him. I think he caught a little eyesight of Powers. He's trying to assess his situation. Speedy over there as well. So I think they know they have 1 guy that might be able to contest. But Rise right here is going to do what they did last round. I like this. They're going to set up. They're doing a little powwow, a little bit of a huddle. Getting their forces off spawn, getting together, trying to make up a game plan. Because when you push into Ghost, you got to figure out where the weak point of this defense is. And Powers still has that sniper in his hand. Look for him to try to break ice with that snipe, maybe get a headshot.
Time ticking away here. 2 hills for Ghost Gaming. That meant absolutely nothing in round number 2. Will it affect this? Look at the push down bell tower right now. Identiv is going to have nobody near him. As they're pushing through the middle, it's all going down in the market. Rezik does find 1. Rezik finds the second as well. Can he find the third? Rezik deals with the job there. And now he starts to push forward. This is where it gets dangerous for Rise Nation.
Rezik's going to start feeling confident. Powers is over there. He's got the sniper out. He tried to get an easy headshot as somebody came around the corner. But now Rezik going to barrel down on Jerpy in this close encounter hallway. Jerpy, that's a big fight for him to win. He knows he's going to be solidified, though, because there's 3 members of Ghost Gaming trying to push the wall in behind him. It's like the ceiling is collapsing. Rushies with the break. A little bit of a threatening 3-cap, but he's going to back up as the smokes come in and the stuns come out.
We're going to see a little bit of a flank down there from 1 player for Rise Nation, maybe looking towards B. He's going to decap this one, and then Rushies is going to try and find 1 player who's going to turn around and find him. Doesn't close it out, though. And this is normally where you see Rushies just shut down any type of player, but he's actually running away, backing down. And the wise thing to do, don't get me wrong, Rezik's actually found the sniper as well, but it just doesn't feel very Ghost-like here.
They're not playing it, but Rezik has a beautiful headshot from Market. We didn't get to see it on stream. That player, Drix, who began to Lancer rushies to send him down into the marketplace, continued to stand straight up and gets a great headshot. Powers with his own headshot answering, so kills on both sides coming out, but all 5 members of Rise Nation are off spawn. They have time for one more push. They're gonna have to try to keep Ghost Gaming locked down and try to get a break on that C hill, because right now I believe Ghost Gaming can win off of one hill.
Just like that, 188 will be enough with one hill here. A little bit too far for Rise Nation, but if they get a decap like they did previously here, we will be able to, of course, see them do it, but it's counting away, 200 and counting. Right now, the 2 go down, making 3, and that is going to be for Ghost Gaming. Look at that, an absolute destruction. Credit to Rise, they went for it, but it's not going to pay off. First round on the board for Ghost Gaming.
They played defense yet again. Ghost is learning how to play a little bit better defense, learning how to set up. That first round, it fails horribly in their face. The second round, they get the numbers in the correct position. They stop the initial push by Rise Nation, and you saw 4 members die in quick succession. When you can stagger the deaths like that, it is a beautiful thing to see. Sometimes you don't ever see a team play defense. Right now, Ghost Gaming, 2 rounds in a row. Point and hill count, go to play defense.
18-second respawn delay here. We're getting into the heavier side of those respawns, and this is where you got to make those kills count. As you see, certain players hitting those double digits already. You got a block down at Bell Tower, but that's about it. Nothing changing right now, so it's going to be a fight for the sniper in middle. We saw, of course, what Rezik could do with it, but don't underestimate the likes of Powers.
Powers most kills ever in a first LAN event down in New Orleans, and he's going to continue to try to keep that going for him, that mojo. He's going to get pulled up on, though, by Sleepy time. And now Powers, Sleepy in a big 1v1. Powers is hurt, though. Here comes Jerp. Beautiful rotation around the backside of that marketplace to help his teammate out, get that kill. And now Powers can rotate all the way left or right to give the next teammate help. That's great and beautiful teamwork, painting a picture across the map of getting one member to the correct area, moving him to his teammate.
Rotations coming in as well here. You can see just looking for the cover. The bottom side, obviously a little bit of a disadvantage, but B now in the control of Ghost Gaming for a second. C going back to Rise Nation as it should be, but 2-1 current scoreline. Looking to connect with the snipe rushes as well. Finds Powers with that torque bow as well.
There you go. Jerpy gets it down with that body shot, so Detox cleans him up easy. That torque bow's still revving. Jerpy going for a headshot. He misses, though. Rush is going to get taken out, but not before he gets Detox. So now Jerpy all by himself in a 2v1 situation against Sleepy and Identives. He went for the break. He's getting pistoled and lancered. He's going to have to back out because he's going to go down quite quickly and become a free 175 or free 100 on the ground. I say free 100 because the 50 points for the down, the 100 for the cleanup.
Nicely done there. Rise Nation, though, still in the lead here, 2-1, but you see Ghost Gaming start to get into a little bit of a groove. Power shuts it down, though. Straight away, 2 players are going to drop. Jerpy coming off that spawn as well. Rushies, you can spot him a mile off, like you said, with that skin. Now a 1v1 in the tunnel.
I'd say he sticks out like a sore thumb, but it's gold, so it's not really sore. There's no red on it.
No, it's definitely not. It's something different for sure, but he sticks out. And when you see it, you know it's Rushies coming at you. Avexy's looking to back off, though. Full red will have neutralized that, and no points for Ghost Gaming as it currently stands. A looking to go back in favor for them, but look at that. Avexy's just on the break here for a second. This is not good news for Ghost Gaming.
Ghost is not getting any points. This is just a lot of time wasted right now and a lot of resources having to be put into one area. They are forcing them to use everything that they have to just get their home hill back.
Avexy's just lingering around, trying to get that angle here. Look at the kill feed, though. 2 coming in for Ghost Gaming. Is this where they tie it up, should I say? It looks like they're getting into that groove now, finding themselves. And again, we've seen Ghost Gaming play a lot of Gears of War, but on this map in particular, maybe a little bit less. Powers does connect with the body shot, but
new to the pro circuit. That's why we haven't seen them on this map as much, and they haven't had a lot of time to scrim. They've had some issues between San Diego and now where they haven't had the correct practice schedule, but I was assured early on in this tournament by a few people on that team that they have felt more confident coming into this tournament because they did finally get a great schedule. But Powers, ladies and gentlemen, as Rezik tries to scurry away, gives him a haircut.
Whew, you love to see it here. A very slow round, a little bit more slow pace, not crazy action, but again, with these high respawns, this is maybe what you're going to see people play their life a little bit more careful. Identives in a dangerous spot here for Powers to take out. My goodness. You felt that go through like a thunderbolt, and Powers, my goodness. This is why you pick up a player like Powers, an absolute beast here. Rise Nation pushing forward. However, the score favors Ghost Game in the hills, favor Rise Nation, and now Rise Nation, they're going to decap A and take it over as well. And winning in the last second, I tell you what, Rise Nation, they're looking solid.
If there wasn't at least one pog in the chat when that man hit the second headshot and then got that third kill, I'm a little disappointed with our viewers right now, because that is a pog mode I ever seen one, ladies and gentlemen. He got 2 beautiful headshots. He's starting to get shot in the back by a Nasher. He rolls back, sees the player misroll into his direction, gets that third big kill. That's a boulder roll situation. You can immediately push that advantage now.
Beautifully, beautifully done here. 3-1. I tell you what, going into round 5, I didn't think this would be the scoreline, Colin.
No, not at all. 3-1, Rise Nation feeling themselves. That sniper rifle has really been the tail of the tape for them. Powers continues to get the sniper. 18-6 already. Rushy's trying to keep up with him. 16-10 on the opposite side of the map. So the big main slayers are doing their job. It's what's happening down the line. Your support players stepping up, getting the right rotations. Ladies and gentlemen, it's never just about the kills. Escalation is a full 5-team fight. You need everybody carrying their weight. Nobody can have a backpack.
How many kills did Powers drop once?
In a single map, I think it was 42.
Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Powers an absolute powerhouse, no pun intended there, but nevertheless.
All pun intended. Don't shy away from it, baby.
Let's jump back into the game. Sleepy with the double 2 on timers now for Ghost Gaming, but make that 3 for Rise Nation now. No points on the board just yet, except Ghost Gaming. Those early 8 now neutralized here. Sniper in the hands of Identiv, so we'll see what he can do going forward with this. In the market, just lurking around, rolling around, trying to find some players.
You know, after how good that sniper rifle looked last round, I think Identivs is feeling a little pressure to make some headshots happen.
Yeah, and honestly, just take it away from the likes of Powers. You know, you don't want it in the hands of the opponent. At least take it for yourself, and this time he's going to find something. Can he find more, though? That is the question. He's only got 4 kills. Now he has 5.
Identiv's got a kill right there with that sniper rifle. He cleans somebody's clock with it, but Power sneaks up behind him, picks up the sniper. He's got 4 rounds left. There's 4 dead, 4 Ghost Gaming. This is where you flood. You fly to that final hill if you're Rise Nation. You want a 4-1 lead after 5 rounds. You do not want to let them back into this at all. You got to put your foot on their throat and then press the gas.
Yeah, this is a crucial round. You know, 3-2, you're back in it. 4-1, you're starting to run away with it. We say it a lot, but it's really important to kind of drill that home here. But look at this. Oh my goodness. Bloodbath is an understatement. It's a massacre. It's like the Red Wedding all over again here. But round 5 is not disappointed, to say the least. Avexy's the only one up here for Rise Nation. And Ghost Gaming will have another bite at the cherry, and they're pushing on to A.
Hey, look, right now, Ghost Gaming would much rather kill a dozen men at dinner than 1,000 men on the field of battle, as long as they win the war. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Identivs, he gets that break, which is smart. They are really down in points, but they didn't necessarily have the resources to go for a triple cap at that moment, because by the time they flew all the way to that home hill, got the decap, Rise Nation was going to be coming off spawn. You're down by 80 points in this round. That is such a deficit that Rise Nation should know. As long as they can play defense for about a minute, they got it.
Yeah, they need to hold strong, though, but Ghost Gaming, they're a team that can just punch their way through defenses very, very easily. On your screen is Rezik. See what he has to do about this one.
Smoke's coming out, trying to get that sight lines broken. Jerpy, a lot of Lancer bullets. He gets that first down. Will he get the cleanup? He does, but he goes down for his troubles. Now Powers with a little bit of a down. Speedy trying to do something, but great torque bow by Speedy. Speedy right there watching his teammates back, gets the torque bow off, gets that stick in the kill to help save somebody.
Detox now pushing forward, getting aggressive, just tag him up once, and look at that 4 down here for Rise Nation. This is not looking good. That's going to be a full 5 for a second, and hello, welcome, Ghost Gaming. It looks like they're finally turning up, and that could be the start of something special.
I'm gonna tell you, baby. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Denny, okay, pay attention to Powers. He shot for like maybe 2 seconds.
Got me full red.
Yeah, that's,
and it answered me.
Listen, Denny, that's your guy. Just make sure.
And it's like you got, and then like, bro, you take your fucking time, bro. Like you guys are playing.
Yeah, Kev, there's no need for you to even push me like that, bro. All right, yo, stop. Listen, stop the fucking complaining, though, bro. Let's focus.
Oh, wait, hold on, bro, hold on. Bro, I hate, bro.
Listen, bro.
A little bit of mid-round talk amongst Ghost Gaming, but that's a lot of communication and not all of it good, Momo. That sounds like there might be some problems on that half of the stage.
Yeah, and you heard sleep time there. You know, let's stop the complaining and straight away. Whew, that riled a few feathers, let's say that. And leave it as that. Rise Nation, though, on the other hand, we've not had much time to hear them. Let's jump on board and hear the in-game comms with Rise Nation.
Look middle, look me 2 on the T. Yo, my guy might be on the left, Jeff. Jay, where are you? Break the wheel. He's down inside the boat. He's down inside the boat. Misha, the tail. One shot, bro. He's one shot. I'm on. Danny. One shot. Oh, Misha, that baby. Nice.
Yo, last one on B. He doesn't have bow either. He's going top. He's going top. There hill. He's going top B.
Go fast. Help big.
Revive again. Yep.
I saved him.
Nice. Get to B.
Get bow.
4 dead still. 4 dead.
I'm on my last time.
Okay, I'm gonna help you, Vic. You want bow or you want to give it to me?
It doesn't matter if you want it.
Bro, just cap it. Just cap hills, bro.
I thought you should hold snipe.
Got it.
Oh my god. I'm gonna see. What you see?
Everybody speak. I need comms.
Take that little hamper shit.
I'm going to the back of the side. You're hooking this real fast, Marco. It's still to there.
Alright, listen.
I'm stopping. He's gonna fire.
Listen.
I didn't hit him. He's right corner. We're backing up. We're good.
Picking up mid. I have our shot.
You guys want to back up?
We're backing up.
We could.
Yo, I'm leaving here. I'm bring bomb the map.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, listen to my voice. Listen to my voice.
Okay.
If they stack one side of the fucking map, we flip as much as we can. As we can.
Bring her on the rosy, boys. It looks like they're stacking home side. I'm not gonna hold you.
I see 2 right here. 3. I see 3 this side.
3. You heard Jeff. 3. Bell tower. 3.
Jeff, I have a ball literally right behind you.
Watch my push down, Jay.
Yo, move up B-side. Move up B-side, bro.
They're here.
Can we move up B-side or what?
Let's hear quick.
Numbers.
Let's hear.
I'm gonna take it back. Hurt as fuck. Don't obey.
Nice. That's 1 kill. We have picks, boys. We have picks.
In our tunnel?
Go to our tunnel.
He's in our tunnel, you said?
No. We need our map.
You want to press up on anything?
We don't have to. Keep finding these picks. That's it. Keep finding these picks. They need hills. Yo, new
they're gonna go B, it looks like. They're gonna go B, it looks like.
Scope is up.
Grab it right now.
O's up in 45.
I can't. I'm saying, I'm down.
Grab.
They're not flying for it. They're literally not flying.
We're fine. Bro, I need constant comms on B.
Hey, wall over. Look at Rush. That's the kill down there. Body shot.
2. I shot behind them.
2 minutes. Back. Jay,
One shot, guys. I got him. 2 rushes, guys. 2 rushes.
Rushy's fine.
Rushy, nice.
Yeah,
In front of me. T. Angle.
Team weapon.
Yo.
Team weapon, boys.
Let's snipe them.
Andrew's goal was up. Nice, baby.
OE. Nice. Have one person in front of us for no reason, bro.
New ball, 50.
I'm down. Oh, 2. It's 2. Oh, he got both.
Get in their hill.
Last kid's out of place.
Yes.
I'm 1 shot, Jay. I'm still 1 shot.
Somebody go middle and shoot for B.
I hit him.
He shot. That's what I'm talking about. That's what the fuck I'm talking about, baby. Let's go. Fucking good, baby. Let's go, Jay.
One more gap up.
Come on, my nigga. Let's go, baby. It's easy.
Bro, you should have saw the headshot I got on Rush.
I was out being.
That nigga got Spider-Man with the scope.
Some Gears 3 shit.
Some UE shit. Facts.
Let's fuck to your right a little bit.
Keep it up, bro. Let's go, man. These kids suck, bro.
All right, second half now.
Jay, move to your right a little bit, baby.
I got you.
I swear, when you take your time, bro.
Oh, communication strong here for Rise Nation. Again, you could see some of the plays, but, going from Ghost Gaming's comms, and I don't want to state the obvious, Colin. Ghost Gaming, they're down. Their comms aren't going to be good. Rise Nation, their comms are going great and they're winning. But what do you take from Rise Nation's comms, and, what's so special about this squad when it comes to that?
You actually heard Keem at one point, their coach, say, listen to me, listen to my voice. Sometimes when your coach demands you listen to him because he's got a game plan and then you execute same game plan, it's a beautiful thing. And you saw him, you said, look, if they stack up, we flip. And now again, kills coming out in succession. You're gonna see a lot of people going down. They're gonna be staggered, coming off spawn. Speedy, Identives up on the top side of the map. They're going to get a lot of damage in on them. Rush is going to have to run off to that left side now. Identives, he's going to head down right at Jerp. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. Jerp being a big man right now, puffing his chest out, saying, come on, big boy, you want to head down? I got a Nasher waiting for you on the other side.
Tell you what, he certainly did. Speedy now on your screens with the Nasher of his own. He's trying to connect, misses 2 shots. Detox and Power's coming through, and Drix adding to the mix as well. Wow. Ghost Gaming just taken apart brick by brick here. And Rushy's trying to do something, takes down Drix and now flying around, making some flashy plays, but it's not all about that. And Vexy's coming in hot as well, and Rise Nation, they just look like a force to be reckoned with. Powers, there's no stopping this kid.
I ain't gonna lie right now. I believe, if I am correct,
Is he on
I
30?
keep hearing him say he's up to 30 at least. I know he had 25 after that second torque bow in the back because somebody went down at the beginning of the map. We're going to be able to see when they bring the scoreboard back. Everybody keeps saying, let's go with Vexies. And you got to remember that name right now. Vexies is doing exactly what he's best known for, making highlight reels, ladies and gentlemen. If you go to his YouTube channel, if you follow that man, you know he loves to put a montage together. He loves to put on a show. And right now, he's doing it better than every single other person on main stage.
My goodness. Okay, well, A, B, and C are D, E, and F. And hello, we've got a boom shot and Ghost Gaming. They want to play for it here.
Ghost Gaming wants that big team fight. They want all the
they need
attention
it.
in one place.
They just want to, again, have that kind of 4-on-4 or whatever it may be and come out on top right now, though. Powers first blood once again. The initials are there, but it's answered back by Speedy. Jerpy chopping away, though, as we do see Drix finalize that with Sleepy. Identives and Speedy last alive here as Detox and Drix may be able to take him down, but again, they have that team fight. Drix does go down, and Speedy should be able to finish him off here.
Oh, that's a great flank, though. Look at that. He gets the meat shield down, and then Jerpy gets the kill. So Speedy, with the boom shot in hand, only gets to fire one shot off. He didn't get the whole round out. Now Rushies is going to try to come in here. He and Rezik have to make something happen. Rezik already picking up a pick right there. Detox now is the next man in the crosshairs for Rushies. Can Rushies get this next frag off? He will get the down. He's going to clean him up, too. Boom, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Ghost Gaming, like a tidal wave, has killed 2 or 3 people in a row. 4 people, excuse me.
And this is what they want. This is what they want. They want both the pressure and the points here. Jerpy taking down Sleepy. But for Ghost Gaming, you know, they set a game plan here with the boom shot. And so far, so good. You know, these guys, they're in the lead by 20. They're looking for the triple cap. They're looking to shut them down. They're looking to do it now. 5-2 to rise for Ghost Gaming. Do not count these out. Identives, you heard him before in the pre-game interview. Looking hot here, but we've not really seen too much from him.
Yeah, he's not being able to perform. He's playing in a little bit of a weird spot here and there. He keeps getting caught off guard, but tried to put on something right there. Only got 1 of the 3 people that were in front of him. Powers, though, is the tip of the spear. You need to keep your eyes on that man. He gets another down, which allows Jerpy to cap him up. We need to go on board with Powers. Oh, no, Powers got killed. He got taken out by the flank, so that's a good flank coming out on Powers. So now we see, what can Jerpy do with 2 members left for Ghost Gaming over there against Jerpy in the bell tower? Jerpy gets the first. He's going for a second, but he gets down and out. So now 2 members left alive with a third coming off spawn for Rise Nation. What can the last, now 4 alive. They're going to keep coming off spawn, so you don't have enough time. This is that second round of the second half, so there's a lot of time for you to get your resources back and to reassess your situation.
Yeah, he's still Speedy there, just lurking around, waiting for this boom. Well played from Ghost Gaming here, and this has been a round they've certainly been in control of, and it comes from the boom. You know, they've got it both times. First time, they didn't really utilize it too well, but this time they're a lot better set up. They have the lead, they have the hills. How does Rise Nation go about punching a hole through this defense? That is a problem. Are they going to...
Stacking 3, stacking 2 now in the middle.
Yeah.
2-2-1, look at that, a little 2-2-1 spread. But boom shot is at that bell tower. Speedy has both shots in that boom shot. So if they get a call out and they get a little bit of a push, and I think that's why Rise has actually gotten themselves on the opposite side of the map heavy. They've gone to the top market and gone further to the street side because they know the boom shot will be waiting for them at the E hill, but they're going to have to get all 3 hills at this point in the map. You cannot wait around. You can't sit on your laurels if you are Rise Nation, and they get another down. So I think that's going to spell demise for this map, for this round.
Speedy connects with the boom as well, and like you said, that's a round that's just going in favor of Ghost Gaming, and they controlled that. Now this is where they can build some momentum. You see the splits. 2-1, 1-1, 2-1.
Rush, hey, look, Speedy didn't even have to use a shot out of that second respawn boom. Rise Nation knew that it respawned. They knew where it was, and they never, ever went close to it. They wasted so much time on the opposite side of the map trying to just get some control that Speedy would have had 2 rockets to throw your way if you had ever tried to face him.
Always interesting to hear what they have to say. Powers will be putting down that weapon now. 5-3 as we head into round number 9.
Gotta put the sniper down. I'd put that snipe right back in the middle of the map. And they go with frags, so I think they're gonna try to get those frags early in the round and use those frags to control the tempo and the spacing of the members of Ghost Gaming over at that boom shot to keep them from getting it so easily like they did in the previous round.
33 downs. 33 kills, 15 downs for Powers. He needs to keep that up, and it is a large part of why Rise Nation are leading by 2 right now. But you worry, you know, what happens when Powers can't put those numbers on the board?
Well, we saw with Echo Fox when he was putting up those great numbers, they played well. When he didn't put up those numbers in San Diego, they didn't finish quite as hot. So a lot of pressure on that young man to always be performing, always be doing his best to keep his team in every fight that he can keep them in. And now he's going to rotate down. He knows he's got a little bit of an advantage. He's got that altitude. He sees he sees Rushy over that cover, but Rushy's had the rockets in his hand, so it's time to retreat, Powers. It's going to be easy kill now. He heads down into him. That's a trade, but the boom shot is on the ground. You just got to rotate a member over there, I think, and get that last boom.
And I like that. Obviously, Powers just kind of taking one for the team, knowing when he charged at him that he was going to die, but he took it. I like it, man, and now he's going to be respawning shortly. Ghost Gaming, though, looking for 2 rounds back-to-back. They're going to need to find some kind of points, though, as the hills are in favor of Rise Nation right now. You do worry, you know, if Rise Nation are to win, say, this round, go 6-3.
That's a big kill by Detox.
A couple points here. But there you go. As we see, Identives do go down. Huge kill from Detox coming in, and now Rise Nation starts to push.
Momo, he saved his teammate right there. I don't know what it is, but that teammate owes that man lunch because he was down, and all somebody had to do was walk up and clean him up. Detox said, not today, baby.
Not today. 5-3. And counting, going for a triple cap. Ambitious stuff from Rise Nation with 3 players still left alive. Not able to capitalize on that one. Now pushing forward. Rezig Identives doubling up for the triple and now pushing forward here.
So
is Rezig.
This is where you fly. That 70-point lead means a heck of a lot, and you got to get some breaks right here. And now Jerpy gets 1 out of the 2. He's going to be in a true 1v1 now. He's going to reset his health a little bit. He gets another shot out, but here comes the reinforcements for Ghost Gaming. Jerpy cannot get a second kill as the reinforcements came in. Yet again, good mid-round rotations by both of these teams. Drix winning a little bit of a home hill fight, runs all the way down to the Ghost Gaming side, decaps, and gets another cap to keep the pressure solely on Ghost. Ghost is going to have to continually move, while really only Rise has to play defense. Drix tries to head down outside of that hill at Rushies. Not a gamble you want to take.
Certainly not. We're going to see frags picked up. How's that? He released him straight away, chucks him in, doesn't connect. Avexis goes down to the boom as well, and that boom's still alive and kicking in the hands of Speedy. And they might be down by around 80 points here, Ghost Gaming, but, you know, they can change the game like anyone in a matter of seconds. Couple of kills, and the wave goes in favor of them.
4 members of Ghost right there, Momo. Look at that. That's a full push. That is a wolf pack, baby. Thought you were looking at NC State all of a sudden, but there's a big kill by Rushy. Now Rushman gets taken out. Drix, Jerp, both playing a little bit of defense. Drix pulling his snub out, getting those shots out. Now Jerp, beautiful up A to get the down and the cleanup. But on the backside, big flank kills Drix. And can Speedy clean up the second and continue to keep control over the home hill of Rise Nation? He does. He's going to go back up and try to make sure they cannot cap it, because you're going to have to keep everything broken. Speedy is going to get double Lancered, 13 rounds. He does not get the chance to go down. So 3 members of Ghost Gaming all stacking up on that side of the map. There's 10 seconds that they got to hold because E-Hill is being broken. They got to get into this hill within the next 2 seconds. They got somebody in the hill, but he doesn't get it. And that will be 6 rounds for Rise.
Drix is always just chilling, ready for the next round.
Hey, look, he's a father, ladies and gentlemen. That man right there lets nothing bother him. Once you get that to worry about kids out here, Daddy Drix out there, he's just cool, calm, and collected. Always got the same face. He's just a steam engine, baby. He keeps moving forward, keeps grinding. He wants this. He knows that it's not enough yet. You got to get 7 rounds to win a map. That 5th round, that 6th round, they don't mean nothing until you close out that 7th.
This could be it. Boom, frags on a block. Frags obviously so important, but the boom is where it's at. Everyone wants a piece of it, and Detox has already got it. Avexis finds one. This could be the beginning of the end if they go big, but no, Detox takes down himself. That boom is going to be on the floor, like you said, a little bit in limbo here, but looking for the next couple of kills. Drix finds Sleepy, and this is all Rise Nation again.
Detox, Avexis. A little bit of Avexis is going to go down. Jerpy on a big flank, gets the second. Avexis doing everything he can. Go on ahead, Jay. Put on a showcase for us all, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing it. You got to keep the camera on Avexis. You got to see what he does, because they're going to have to try to break a hill right now. He's going to come up top. He's going to have that last shot in the boom. But is he going to go for a Hail Mary pass across the top to get that final kill? He won't need to. He will not need to, ladies and gentlemen. They will finish off map 1 in style. 7-3 on Old Town. Rise Nation 1, Ghost none.
And all that yelling, my man Colin's starting to lose his voice. Rise Nation with the upset on map number 1, Old Town. Ghost Gaming, they have a lot to do.
Yeah, you were saying it earlier too. You know, Rise is a team that comes out strong usually, and they look like the better team right now. But can they actually keep this up?
Yeah,
Do they have the depth
consistency
to keep this up versus a team like Ghost?
It's tough, yeah. Consistency is always going to be difficult, and it's not necessarily just about them. It's when Ghost Gaming just flick that switch and go, actually, now this is our series. And it's going to be interesting because, again, going into the next map, Rise Nation may go in with the same firepower, the same speed, but that's not the Ghost Gaming I know. You know, that's not the Ghost Gaming I think you guys know at home as well. So, you know, do they just not turn up? And is it too late? Single limb, you know, one map and they're out. They need to start now. I'm hoping that the communication is a little bit better. I know you can hear the frustration, rightly so. But again, you've got to credit Rise Nation. They came out great on that map.
Yeah, but Ghost Gaming, they're going to go to Forest Blitz, a map that they're definitely known for, especially up in that control tower. But it's going to be hard to stop players such as Powers. Powers, he actually had over 30 kills, less than 20 deaths. Powers absolutely grabbed the game by the throat and made sure Ghost Gaming had no chance at all. You also have to credit Avexis, who went absolutely big as well. You have to give credit to Rise Nation. They're stepping up in a big way against Ghost Gaming. But Rise, they're fighting for a great cause. Who is the charity organization that they're representing? It'll be Gamers Outreach. They're an incredible organization, and they provide hospitals with activities in gaming through children and teens. But Ghost Gaming, if they really want to pick it up coming to Forge Blitz, what can we expect from them?
It's got to start at the top. It's got to start with their leadership. Speedy, the IGL for that team, has to make a statement every round in Control Tower. He cannot lose a single round up there. That's the weight of the world on his shoulders, but that man has the ability to do it. Every time he was in a 1v1, he made people look silly in the last map. It was only when somebody was getting a cross on him, and by a cross, I mean some other teammate getting some Lancer fire in, that Speedy was going down. Speedy, the IGL, make the plays, make the calls, be the big man on campus that Ghost Gaming needs you to be.
Yeah, Speedy and Rushies are definitely going to have to start off hot right now. We saw Rushies go pretty big in map 1, but Ribs, what does Speedy have to do? What is his main position on Force Blitz where he can stand out?
You know, get him power weapons. Make sure he's winning that fight up top of the Rushies. They're going against Jerpy and Powers, and Powers had a great map just now. So honestly, I'm going to need Speedy to just calm down a little bit, start winning some rounds, get a little bit of momentum. Like Momo said, once they turn on that switch, they have the confidence versus a team like Rise. They're not worried right now. If they were down 1-0 versus Optic, I think they would be a little bit more worried than they are now. But right now, Rise looks like the better team.
Yeah, and I think the weird thing is they almost know themselves, and I'm sure they are very confident, they know that they're the better team.
Yeah.
They're like, okay, we shouldn't be 1-0 down. Yes, we've let it slip, but now we're going into a map we're much more comfortable on. We've got, obviously, that up-top duo. And I think they'll be confident going into this. I think they need to win some early rounds, though.
Yes.
They lose the first 2 rounds, and then it's panic, I think.
Sure.
But I've got confidence in Ghost. I'm sticking with my prediction in this one. But I've got to say, hugely surprised by Rise, and I'm happily surprised.
It's going to be quite interesting because up in the control tower, you're going to have Speedy and Rushies, obviously, but they're going to face off against Jerp and Powers, okay? If we take that off the board on the other side of the map, you're going to have Trix versus Identivs.
That's a big fight.
That's a big fight because Identivs, he didn't have a good map 1.
He didn't.
So if Drix and Detox really want to take the momentum into their hands and upset Ghost Gaming at Titan and Gears of War, what do you want to see from them?
Well, Drix is very good in this Forge position, this 1v1 position. I know back when Powers was on Echo Fox, they used to fight a lot, and he was actually very good versus Powers. So now he's fighting against Identivs, and it's a similar play style between Powers and Identivs. Very aggressive, very smart with their weapon choices, pistol, lancer, shotgun. So we'll have to see how Drix matches up because he knows the rest of the map is kind of even.
Yeah. Well, with Ghost Gaming, with their life on the line, they're going to have to tie things up or else they're going to go home. But before we jump into map 2, I say we learn a little bit more about Ghost Gaming.
Fatal Strike for Ghost Gaming, Gears of War, and the charity we chose was Gamers Outreach, and we're giving away portable medical gaming carts for kids in hospitals. I think it's important to give to charity just to give back. We're lucky to be fortunate enough to do something that we love. And we're fortunate enough to be able to, live our lives comfortable and healthy. So some people get that taken away from them. So the best thing we could do is try to give back since we're, lucky to be fortunate right now. one of our opponents chose this charity as well. So I'm glad that 2 different teams are giving for this cause. I think it's good for the community since we have I guess you could say a hardcore personality, I would say. That's just who we are on the outside, like maybe our personas. Like Fatal Strike might be that way, but Joe, for example, isn't going to be that way. So it's good for us to give back. I think that means a lot.
Playing with champions is a great feeling. You know, it just kind of gives me a feeling that I'm almost there to be a champion. You know, I have what it takes, and I can't wait to the day that we're all champions as a team, and I just included in that.
We're so good. Like, we're so good at the game. We just need to keep playing, keep trusting in your teammates, and just complete the process more than nothing.
There you have it from Ghost Gaming with their tournament life on the line. Can Rise Nation go ahead and pull off the upset? A lot of you guys seem to disagree. With Ghost Gaming, they have a coach behind them, Fatal Strike. You've been blessed to play in front of Fatal Strike. That's actually a great friend of yours for a few years.
Oh, yeah.
What does he bring to the team that really helps him out?
Consistency. You know, whatever he says really goes. You can trust what he has to say. And, you know, when he first joined the team, you know, Speedy was a little bit skeptical. But now that, you know, they trust each other. You know, there's 6 people really working together on that roster. And they're going to a map they're very comfortable with.
Yeah.
So Rise definitely has their work cut out for them.
Yeah, so if Rise has their work cut out for him, who's the X factor on Ghost Gaming that needs to step up? We say a lot about the control tower, Speedy and Rushies. We need to see more from Speedy.
Like I said earlier, Speedy is the IGL of that team. I want him to go off on this map. I want him to go big. But you know what? Another player I always like to keep my eyes on, Sleepy Time. Yachty is a longtime veteran. He's a great human being, and he's an even better player, which is hard to believe because he's one of the best men in this scene. Sleepy Time can do big things on Forge Blitz. He finds himself in the right positions all the time.
All right, you know, I'm pretty upset that no one yet has said anything about Rezik, the latest pickup, but jumping into map 2, it's do or die time for Ghost Gaming. Momo and Colin, take it away.
I think we're going to let Rezik do the talking in game. Let's see what he has to do off the break. But nevertheless, we're jumping into Forge Blitz, and this is a game mode where, a map where, you know, at the end of the day, Rise can end it. I do feel if Ghost Gaming are shut down, I think it's in 2. I don't think that they you know, win a second and lose a third. So it'll be interesting to see if Rise can shut it down straight away. But let's get up top into the action. It's Jerpy.
Yeah, Jerpy's going to take this mid box. He's going to see that Speedy, Powers is going to bounce back down toward him. They know that it's Sleepy and Rushy on the opposite side of this, and they're going to push them out of there. There's a lot of damage coming out from those L triggers, and now they're going to look down at Sleepy. Sleepy Time winning that initial fight down there at B, getting that hill cap off. So now 2 hills to 1. They have the hills, but not the kills in their favor. And let's see where they rotate their most aggressive player. Speedy takes B hill, and now there's a triple cap coming through, a little bit of a Mr. Krabs situation. You got to get out of there. You hear those bells tolling. You don't know if it's going to end or not, so you got to get out of that control tower. Maybe leave only 1 player up there. His Lancer down. Speedy's going to head down right at Jerp. Cannot get the kill. Up in the tower, there was a big fight that went down, and I believe Vexi's won that as well. So now Detox is going to go down here. See if he can give some backups. Sleepy is down. Identa's all by his lonesome, and the hill has gotten flipped on its side. The map is flipped upside down. And just like that, Rise Nation taking round number 1 in map number 2.
And this is what I was talking about. Talking about you got to win those first couple of rounds, you know, get some confidence back. Ghost Gaming. I'll be getting a little frustrated now, but the comms seemed okay there. Just saying he missed his shots, and you know, we'll get back into this, but seeing what we can drop down. We talked a little bit about this, but control tower is going to be blocked. He wants to keep this nice and simple up top.
That's a smart move. Even if you win that up top fight, it might not give you a weapon, but you do not want to let Rise Nation put like a sniper or an M-bar up there and then get that into the hands of the man himself, of Vexi's, who we have seen made highlight reel after highlight reel in that exact spot. So now you're going to go up there, you're going to fight for this control tower again, and you see a Vexi's, a lot of team fire, a lot of cross coming out. They're going to come into this engagement, and up top, I think Rushy's pushed straight into their grill, and he got paid for it. He tried to deliver some punishment, and it was all put down on him.
She's first to go down, and Rise Nation, that just fuels them with even more confidence. So Vexy's down low, taking down Rezik. Sleepy answers back, but now the trades will come in. We're going to see a big team push coming in for Ghost Gaming now.
A little bit of a wolf pack. I think if they do a better job of that, they can win these rounds. You saw in map number 1, every time Ghost decided that they did wolf pack, it was a round they'd actually pick up, so you got to stay closer to your teammates. It's not just a nice tagline for this game, never fight alone. It's the truest statement about it.
There's a little flank coming in there. Drix is going to find one and now pushing forward here. Has that Nasher in hand, maybe looking to cap B. He has Jerpy up ahead, and Identives is down over by the Incinerator as well. That's 3 on timers for now. Speedy coming off that spawn. We're going to have to see what he can do, but again, strong start for Rise Nation. Can't believe what I'm seeing, if I'm being completely honest, but credit to the men. Powers, Vexy's, Jerpy, Detox, and Drix all putting on a show for us today. The charity, of course, for these guys, means a lot for them. And we talked about it a lot, how important this is, and they're pushing forward, going for this triple cap. Bit of a different situation, It's a studio rather than, an event, a crowd, and everything else in between. Rise Nation, they look comfortable.
Yeah, sitting pretty right now. But again, in another big team fight where you give Ghost Gaming the chance to wolf pack, it goes in favor of Ghost Gaming. If you are Rise Nation, you got to continue to run basically ISO plays. You got to get these members isolated in spots that they don't like. Again, Rezik in a 2v1, now 3v1. He's going to get taken out. He had no help over there. There was no wolf pack, and now Rise gets to do it and take control of the map back if they move these 3 members as one single unit across the map. They're going to take over the cogwheels now. Shots coming out, Sleepy playing defense over there, but a big flank coming out of control tower. Jerpy getting one. Can Jerpy get the second?
Trying to find him, trying to clean him up. He's running away, but he won't be for much longer. Hands and knees, and that's all he's going to see. Detox will pick up his teammate there, and now all good to go. 133 plays 110, 20-point lead for Rise Nation, but they have only got the B hill to their name. Both home hills in favor of Ghost Gaming. Big round here.
Let's see what he does, because he's going to be on these cogwheels. We're going to slow down a little bit. This is where you're going to get your huddle in. Got to talk about what you want. Rushies goes down, so that's going to immediately set off more players into action. 2 downs on the side of Ghost Gaming. They're going to have to wait for a tap up. Sleepy playing a great spot there. Or that's Speedy, excuse me. Speedy playing back in a beautiful spot. Great 1v1 action by him. He's on Jerp now. Can Jerp get the kill? So far, no. Jerp is going to run right past him. I think he's going to go for that hill break. He will. He's going to get on that A hill to threaten the triple cap as members of his own team come off spawn. Speedy ran over to B to get that, try to get that decap. So now the fight switches its point of focus over the B hill. And Rise Nation in the lead. You're going to have to push across the map if you're Ghost Gaming. You got to get these breaks. Rushy goes down. Detox cleans him up. And the B hill is defended. That's another round in favor of Rise Nation, ladies and gentlemen. 207, nobody touched. 2-0 Rise already.
Come on, baby. Let's go, baby. Yo, DeMarco, bro. They're doing a listening. I got relax. All right.
Wait, bro. Hey, you guys just hold the setup.
No, staying up. Bro, Jerp was in their closet for at least 3 minutes, bro.
He was in the closet for at least 3 minutes, bro. Unsure of how shaky you have to be to hold down the same spot for 3 minutes. But if you're Ghost with your tournament life on the line and you're already down 2 rounds in the second map and Rise Nation is feeling it, you're going to have to figure something out. You're going to have to get those fangs back. You're going to have to become apparitions again. You got to summon up the power.
Rise Nation, my goodness. The one thing that we said was Ghost Gaming needed to start strong and just put something on the board, get that confidence back. They're not out of it, don't get me wrong. It's very hard to rule Ghost out of a game like this, but straight away, kill after kill. For Rise Nation, they're outnumbering, they're outplaying, outmoving, everything. And we're going to see 3 plays put on timers. That's 4, only Rezik up and alive. And this is where Rise Nation, they're going to try and put the nail in the coffin. Rezik is going to have an important 1v1. He needs to stay alive here.
He's going to have to fight for his life. Rezik rolling back. That drop shot coming in, picking up Identives. Another one in, picking up Rezik. Third member of Ghost Gaming is going to be the only man that can protect it. He's going to get exploded. Now 2 members are going to have to run down, try to get a touch on the hill. First one gone. Second one still alive. Speedy getting a touch. That'll be it. That's going to be 3 rounds in a row, and that one is a big gut punch. You're going to be out of breath. You're going to be reeling. You're going to be on the ropes right now. And Powers taking off the jacket, ladies and gentlemen, here in the studio. He's unleashing right now. Taking off that jacket. He's going to get that full motion out of his shoulders, down through his hands. He's feeling himself. He's feeling it, and he is ready to put this to bed.
Rise Nation, they look unstoppable now. The credit is on their side. I think map 1, we questioned, you know, is Ghost having an off map or is Rise playing well? Now I think it's very safe to say that Rise is playing phenomenally. Avexy's 12 kills to his name, but across the board, it's just, it's kind of crazy to see Rise Nation 3-0 up here. You got the drop shot in the middle. You got those marks as well, but that's going to be it. You got to block up top and Rise Nation. I say a lot about swing rounds. This isn't a swing round. This is where Ghost Gaming, they need a round, Colin.
You said it, hey, look, earlier you alluded to a nail in the coffin situation. This is where you finish building that coffin. You built the coffin. Now they're digging a grave, right? They got the shovel out. They're trying to build down to 6 feet, try to have a place to put Ghost Gaming away. If they get this 4th round, it's all over but the crying, I think, because all the momentum is swung in their favor. Everything will be ready for them. Avexy's with the drop shot. Drop shot coming across the map. It misses. And Speedy getting taken out by Powers. Powers on the back now. He's on the flank. He's going to sit down. He's going to see those members of the cogwheels. That's a big drop shot. A lot of damage coming out. Detox cleaning up some more kills. Doing everything he can for his team.
4 down. My goodness, Rise Nation. They are not stopping here. The momentum is most definitely in favor of them. Rushy's trying to do what he can to survive, stay in this, but he's going to fall as well. And now pushing forward, that's going to be Jerpy. Jerpy finds one. A big gunfight, a lot of smoke going down. 2 hills to the name of Rise Nation. Could this be 4 in a row? It could be. As Rise Nation, they're looking so strong. The break is in. It's not over yet. A lot of players alive for Ghost Gaming. But Detox and Rezik trading things out. No points on the board right now for Ghost Gaming. As Rise Nation control 2-0 in hills. Just look at the movement that's coming in. Powers is going to come in from behind as well. Drick's taking down names. Rezik doing everything that he can. And it's denied once again. But Rise Nation, they are looking like a force to be reckoned with.
Not just a force, a tidal wave at this point. They're a natural disaster coming in, tearing everything up. They're going to get another break on this hill. Jerpy, big Lancer shots by Speedy on Jerp to get him off that hill. Now Powers is waiting in the wings, waiting for somebody to try to push him. Ghost Gaming is fighting for their lives now. It is tooth and nail just to get out of their spawn. They're already getting shot by the time they get down the stairs. Speedy down again. That's a big death if he can go down again. There it is. That's 2 downs. Rezik is going to get the revive. So Speedy is last down. He's on his last down. If he goes down one more time, he will die. Powers is on timer. So let's see what those other 4 members can do. Can they play a little bit of defense here? Because they have spent forever and a day on the home hill of Ghost Gaming. So the point differential is so far and away in their favor that Ghost is going to be forced to push everything at this point.
Yeah, they have to. They have to go big, and they have to do it right now. They're down by around 100, well, nearly 100 points here. And these kills need to go in favor of Ghost Gaming. If they keep trading out like this, then it is only going to favor Rise Nation. Powers does go down. That's going to be the drop shot, and that's going to be another kill there, but it does take down Rushies at the time. C has been decapped, so no points in favor of Rise Nation right now. This is huge. Speedy going big for the squad. He's got 6 kills to his name. I think half of them have come in this round.
Yeah, I think with those last 3 drop shots, that's at least 3 of those kills. And now at the B hill, Jerpy trying to prolong the round for himself. He's going to get cleaned up by Sleepy Time, and they're threatening yet another triple cap. Detox is over there now in a 1v2 situation at B hill. He's going to get lancered down by Adentives and then picked off by Sleepy in the correct positioning. Big fight going down to the home hill. That's a big kill by Avexis, but he's not going to get in the hill. He's not going to get the reset, is he? 2 seconds until the round is over. If you're Ghost Gaming, now is the time. You cannot wait any longer. You cannot hesitate any longer. You almost were obliterated off the map with yet another triple cap, and you somehow fought tooth and nail out of your own spawn. And then you flip it on your 10, you take control, and you win that map. That's a dagger in the heart. Now you got to twist it. Try to make Rise Nation bleed for the rest of this entire map too, because you still got a big map 3 ahead of you.
And that's tough for Rise, because they were on the brink of that 4th round. You know, it was within touching distance, potential triple caps at points, 100-point leads here. Frags have been put down at the incinerator as well. Rise Nation lead by 2.
Smoke's coming out, another big team fight. And Momo, you've seen it a lot, I think, in your career. When a team is up 3-0 and then you lose a round in that fashion where you should have had it, you had everything in your favor, and then all of a sudden you just get obliterated off the map and you lose. What does that do to a team? Do you think that really sets them back?
Oh, it's heartbreaking. It's difficult. You know, it's hard to come back from as well. And these guys, I will say they have the experience, they have the talent by all means, but I think for both teams now, keep your head up high and know what you're capable of. And I think Rise Nation in the last 45 minutes have really kind of found that in themselves.
Detox, that's 2 headshots with the Marksa. Can he get a third? He's trying to get it down right here on Rezik. He gets a couple of good shots on him, so Rezik's gonna be hurt, but here comes Sleepy, finding himself in the good position again. I said it pregame. Sleepy Time finds himself always in the right positions to help a teammate out, being the rock that his team needs.
Still Marksa in hand, Detox tagging him up, putting him down. Powers finds one. Powers is going to finish Rushies off as well, so a nice play there for Rise Nation, but I've got to give credit to Detox there. A lot of cover and fire and support play, if you like, from these guys, and Rise Nation looking to close this out in 2 maps. Mind-blowing stuff here, but still a long way to go. 4 rounds is what they need, Ghost Gaming. They need this momentum back. Another round here, they're back in it.
They're going to have to figure out how to get back into this round itself because it felt like forever before either team got on the board even. Both teams sat at 0 points for the entirety of that opening initial. People picking up weapons left and right. Speedy now with the Marksa in his hand. He's going to rotate out toward the incinerator. Detox, Marksa for Rise Nation. Detox trying to find out where the callouts are coming from. Rushies is down across the map. He was going over there to try to maybe get that headshot on a down player. That would have been big time to get a shot that far across the map. And I believe Rise Nation's Marksa should be coming back soon. If my timer says it correctly. It did. Avexi's Marksa, Avexi's with another Marksa. So 2 Marksas in the hand of Rise Nation. That's big for them. Speedy, though, big headshot on Drix. So Drix is down on the home hill side of the map, and Identives is up in the control tower, trying to fend off any kind of push on him. And now the triple cap comes threatening in.
Trying to push forward. Is it possible? Yes, it is, but no, broken through. That's going to be Detox. He's going to go down as well. Needs to support Jerpy. Jerpy picks him up, and like this is the same thing. Rise Nation in control, and suddenly 3 players make it 4 on timers, and that's going to be surely a triple cap here. Drix might be able to stop it for now, but can he do anything more?
He gets taken out by that frag grenade, and now it's up to Powers. He gets that burst in that back corner. He runs out to try to get it 2 seconds until the round is over. Ghost Gaming did that perfectly. They got the first pick in the round right there after the reset. They said, let's get this first kill. As soon as Drix went down to that headshot by Speedy, they flew across the map. They knew they had the advantage. 5v4, and you got to press it, especially if you stack up one side of the map. That's great retake ability.
You've got to credit Ghost. These last couple of rounds that they've won, you know, you could argue they should be 5-0 down right now. You look across the board, 17 for Avexi's, and the highest for Ghost Gaming is 12. And you can't count everything on kills. However, a lot of control has been given to Rise Nation, and Ghost Gaming, they've mustered up 2 rounds out of nowhere.
And now it gets scary time for Rise Nation. 3-2. You had complete control over this. You had such a good advantage in this matchup. And now if you drop this round, it's all tied up going to the half. Timers are at their longest on the respawn. Rushies is getting the first kill as well as Avexi's for their team, but that's 3 dead immediately for Rise Nation with a 4th member going down. That's Avexi's down and out. Now it's all up to Drix to play this as long as he can for at least 12 seconds. He needs 12 seconds because the shortest timer was at 9 with about 3 seconds before you can get off spawn. So now the triple cap will come through. Jerpy might make it there, but I think he's going to get met by a drop shot, and I don't think that's going to end well if you're... No, he gets met by an incendiary grenade.
They're winning their initials. They're winning the up top fight. Ghost Gaming are getting a taste of what's to come here. You can see the calmness in Identives. The hype coming from Sleepy Time there. But this is where maybe Rise start to question. Start to crumble, you know. We'll have to wait and see. They could completely change that. These guys have the experience to keep composed. I want to see this this fight. Who's going to win these initials? Let's jump on board with Rushies. It's been so good so far in these last couple of rounds. It's all tied up 3-3 here, but who's going to take it? Identives down low. Rezik as well picks up a kill. Sleepy either side, and Ghost Gaming, the fire has been lit. The switch has been turned on, and Ghost Gaming, they're looking to change this game right now.
That's another initial in their favor, but the kills are coming back off spawn already because it is the second half of the map. So the timers are back down to their shortest ability. Powers trying to make something happen. He gets cleaned up by Speedy. Sleepy and Speedy taking over the control room. They're going to get pushed off of that by at least 1 or 2 members of Rise Nation coming off spawn here. That's Detox. Going to be set up. They know they got a 2v2. They know that if somebody pushes Speedy already with the Nasher out, he's waiting for somebody to try to push up that handrail so that he can easily step out, chunk him. That's a little bit of a secret man move.
Speedy just waiting, biding his time. Rightly so, 2 hills to his name. He doesn't need to put any pressure on, of course. The button is live. Putting some Lancer Fire down across the map there. Powers and Jerpy, the 2 trying to push on, but they're going to be tagged up. They're not really going to do anything here as the incinerator has been lit, so that's going to be 10-15 seconds here now for Ghost Gaming. Just to chill and wait it out. You see them rotating around. Sleepy almost anticipating the push, and he's absolutely right. Detox is just down the stairs there. But elsewhere, Speedy. Big kill here, making that a 5v4.
And Ghost, again, settled into this. They're playing defense yet again. They know they only got a 1 pick, and they know he's going to come off spawn very quickly. 2 dead for Ghost. Does Rise Nation push their advantage? 3 dead for Ghost. So he does fend off the 1v1. Big 1v1 by Sleepy time right there. Sleepy showing how it's done, putting on a little bit of a clinic, trying to be the doctor, the professor up there in that control room now.
He's now got the control here. A bit of a slower paced game, but Rise Nation currently in control of 2 hills. They do have the incinerator now. They're pushing through, potentially to try and triple cap, but there's only 2 players holding that back. You see down at the control tower, Rise Nation. This is where they can put in a masterclass here. It's all about the next wave of kills, Colin.
Oh yeah, look at that, 2-2-1, playing a lot of defense. I wonder they can hold on to that 1 hill. If there is no break that comes out, they will win off of 1 hill. Look at that double Lancer Fire coming out. They cannot let Detox get in that hill. Here comes the push. Powers is the first man in. Great shot over the cover by Speedy. Speedy getting the first, but he gets taken out for his trouble. They are going to get the break. So now it is crunch time. Misroll. That is big. That is massive. Detox has to push in. He can't let him cap the hill again. That is great defense, ladies and gentlemen. They played that perfectly. They were pressed up against their own goal line. Rise Nation went for it on 4th down, however you want to put it. And Ghost Gaming played great defense to prevent the decap and the triple cap.
That's literally why I told you to go to their head. Yeah, that's my bad, percent. Gotcha. Yeah, Crush, I didn't want to
Seems a lot more calm in the Ghost camp right now.
Okay, let's go, baby.
I actually think it's the energy and the hype post-round that they were missing all of the first map. Even the rounds they won, nobody stood up. Nobody got as hype as they are right now. Tournament life on the line, you start losing rounds, you feel like you're down and out, and then all of a sudden you win 1 or 2 and you stand up. That's the Ghost Gaming we know. That's the Ghost Gaming that everybody expected, was you win a round, you stand up for no good reason other than you are the best.
Powers needs to put the jacket back on. I figured it out.
Ooh. Big call by Momo. Big
Absolutely call. Nothing to do with it. Just an observation. However, an observation. Shout out to Waldo Cleaner in the back. Cleaner's actually guiding us through this one, but Jerpy on your screen. Just backed off a little bit here, as we are going to see Ghost Gaming control D and E for now. Sleepy, Identives, putting names on the board here, and Ghost Gaming are looking for round number 5. It'll be 5 back-to-back here. Rise Nation, don't forget, they were 3-0 up in this. My goodness, Avexy's just dodging, weaving as well, waiting for the backup of his team. He's going to tag up Speedy a little bit, and now maybe the push can come in.
Dip, dodge, dive, duck, dip, dodge, dive, duck, and dodge again. I think of the 5 Ds, right?
What about Drix, Detox? I can think of a few more.
A few more on the map right now. Incinerator goes off to prevent Rise Nation from getting into the E-Hill. Buying up some time, getting able to get a setup again. Avexy is going to get marked and called out. Look at that beautiful turnaround Lancer Fire right there. Great play, great heads-up play by him. Absolutely intelligent.
Avexy's there, still going strong. 22 kills to his name. Is trying to swing this game back into their advantage and pushing forward. Rise Nation, obviously, they're going up against a much more confident Ghost Gaming, and that is a scary Ghost Gaming, to say the least. Trying to find one. Avexy does, but he's going to go down, and Speedy and Identis find the triple between them, and now pushing forward again. Ghost Gaming come out on top, and this feels like what we thought would happen. But we thought this would happen from map 1, round 1, and it really wasn't. Powers! Oh, disgusting stuff. Can he find the second on Sleepy? Back and forward. Doesn't really know himself, I think, at this point, but going full red. Just needs one to connect, finds the head and another, and Speedy comes in to save the day, but 2 taken down. Great stuff for Rise Nation there. In particular, for Powers.
Vexies was making me sweat like I'm in church on Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, in the Deep South. I'm sweating so hard up here on this main stage because Powers is putting on a show. All that movement, all that speed, finally gets taken out after the first 2 kills, and now Vexies gets called out again. He is going to have to take a little bit of cover, try to get his health back, and now he's going to pull out his leg to try to help get that kill on Rushies for Jerp. There's 2 downs. I think that last bullet out by Vexies actually downed his own teammate. There's a revive. There's a big kill by Sleepy. So 2-1 trade right there. That's a big trade for Rise. You got another member down. You're in that heal. You get it capped up. You got a chance to come back and take a lead in this one.
Rise Nation down in points, but they do have 2 hills. Not for long, though. The home hill has been decapped, and now the pinch comes in. The question is, can they get another hill? They need it. You hear the chimes coming in. 1 hill will do it for Ghost Gaming as it stands currently. Jerpy has 2 things on his mind, 1 in front, 1 behind. Identives takes him down like that. Identives picked up, but Rushies will answer back. And now as Ghost Gaming jump onto E, this is looking even better for them. 5 rounds, potentially back-to-back here. Ghost Gaming are back. They've flicked that switch. They're hyped up. The energy is there. And I tell you what, Rise Nation are in trouble.
I can hear Joe on the main stage screaming, let's go, behind his players. Fatal Strike the coach, trying to keep their hype going, trying to keep it up. And I'm sure our subtitles over at twitch.tv/GearsOfWar_LATAM are doing an amazing job of picking up all the commentary, picking up all of what the players are saying in the listen-ins, doing a great job for those subtitles. But even better job, I believe I saw it. You were right. Cleaner in the back, driving for us. I love it. He's getting us to all the fights that we need to see. And we're actually getting to see a lot more wolf packing out of Ghost Gaming in this second half here. Every time I see 1 member of Ghost, I feel like a second member somewhere in the area. It's like they're splitting each other off into little teams, little subsections on the map.
The question is, how do Rise stop Ghost Gaming? They've lost 5 rounds back-to-back. Ghost Gaming are probably, the most confident they've been in the whole series. How do you stop this?
Pump the brakes. Slow them down.
Well, the up-top fight is just not an up-top fight. No one challenging right now. Is Ghost Gaming's for the take, and the Incinerator was pushed, so that can't be capped just yet here. Looking for the Lancer fire. Speedy trying to find an angle, but can't. Now the push comes in. Powers is waiting. He's going to be rolling away, but he's going to have to call for backup. He has got those backup, and Avexi's and Jerpy. All those backup players here. Powers lured them into a false sense of security. Rise Nation.
Again, look back. Never fight alone, Momo. If you're looking around, you better have somebody with you. Sleepy getting another big kill out of him. Rezik, though, getting taken out finally by Avexi's. Here comes the triple cap. Identives will try to retreat to that home hill, I believe. He is super hurt, so he might want to take a second. Ghost has secured their home hill in their favor again. I don't think they're fighting on it right now.
Let's do this.
No, they are not. Identive's checking his corners. Making sure he's alone, making sure he's not going to get popped out by Secret Man. Drix on the E hill side. Sees Sleepy. Pops his head, tries to get some shots on. Here comes the smoke and the big push by Ghost Gaming onto that E hill.
Well, they've managed for the decap. Can they do one better? Can they pick it up? That's the question. Ghost Gaming looking for a few extra points. They're 25 points down as it currently stands. There is the Incinerator. No one's going to have E. However, Rise Nation have both home hills in a second. The cap is going to come in. However, the kills do favor Ghost Gaming. That's only one side of the story, though. 2 players coming off timers. Identives now back in the game here. He'll be looking to help out his teammates. Avexi's and Rezik trading things out here, but now with the Incinerator gone, it's playtime.
And here comes a big flank by Sleepy. This is massive. If Sleepy can get behind him and get a kill right here, that is all. But it does not come out. Detox, great turnaround by him, getting on that cover, getting a shot over. And now Rise Nation is going to have to wolfpack. You cannot be in 1v1s. You can't be in 2v1s. Try to be in a 3v1. Try to get your numbers stationed on one side or the other. Be heavy on one side of the map. Break kills. Get caps. Detox is super hurt right now. Almost absolute, but he is not quite there yet.
Time will tell. Still a lot of time to go in the round in particular. Rise Nation, they have a strong lead, a commanding lead for now.
Big over-the-cover shot by Detox right there on that kill. Love those. Rezik was on his last down, so he's down and out. Speedy getting killed. That's 3 dead. If you're Rise Nation, this is it. Get that second kill, secure the round for yourself. Detox getting another one. Here comes Identives to go for a break, but he gets called out. He's not going to get down just yet. He's still fighting for his life. It's only 190 to 145, so if you're Ghost, you got to get that last hill broken. You got to get E and D broken right now. About 7 seconds before the end of the round.
Vexy's going for the final kill here. It's not going to matter, though. Rise Nation, after 6 rounds, they'll find their first. And they needed that. They really, really needed that.
Pump the brakes. Don't let Ghost Gaming get the momentum and get that triple cap. They win by the 210-point margin. And that was a lot of good rotations. Again, both of these teams seem to really stride faster. They're really just on all cylinders if they have more than 1 or 2 members together. If they're wolf packing around, they're doing the best job possible. I love to turn around and look at these teams while they're on main stage. Look at their composure. Look at the coaches behind them, dapping people up, trying to get people to talk amongst each other. A little bit of small talk in between rounds, keep each other confident.
Or he's going to be one shot.
Rise Nation, if you missed it, took map number 1 here. We do have the Torque up top now.
That's a big power play. That's a big name. That's a big weapon. You got Rushies and Speedy. Both of them are amazing with that Torque bow. So if they can win this initial fight, that is something massive in their hands. They get the first down. Are they going to get a second down right here? They do get a second down, so Speedy will be on his last life. But they're going to try to get the third down. They get Rushies really hurt. Rushies and Speedy are going to fly at that last member. And look at that. Powers cleaning him up. Chirpy can't save Powers. Chirpy, is he going to be able to save himself, though? He doesn't even need to get the chunk. He just has to get the down. You should play for damage right here. Speedy's been down twice, and he doesn't even save himself. That is massive for Speedy. Speedy played that absolutely perfect.
However, Rezik and Identives elsewhere are down. This is not good news for them, and I will say maybe saves the bacon a little bit, winning that 1v2, if you like, up top, but Rushies is going to finally go down here. That's 4 players on timers for a second here. D's been decapped as well, and now being taken over by Rise Nation. This could be a quick round, and we are going to see a break coming for Ghost Gaming, but it's the next wave of kills that are crucial. Power takes down Speedy. Sleepy goes down as well. Vexies, though, will be traded out, and Identives getting on that score sheet as well. Can they get the triple cap? This would be huge for Rise Nation. This would say a lot about their team's composure, a lot about what they can and can't do, but Rushies is going to fall as well. Not able to finish there as stunned, but with the 5 seconds coming in, they just need to stop any type of momentum coming through, and they will. All tied up. 5-5, Ghost Gaming. The brakes have stopped them dead in their tracks right now.
First person to stand up on the side of Rise Nation, of Vexies, the man himself. It seems like right now he's taking the weight of the world on his shoulders. Powers put on a clinic in map number 1. Vexies is doing his thing better than anybody else on the circuit right now. He's getting every kill needed. He's being in the right spots for his team. I love to see when a player can put the pressure on himself and say, I will come through for you. I will do this for us.
2 more rounds. After 2 more rounds, we could be seeing Ghost Gaming go home. We could be seeing a 3rd map. Anything can still happen. Do not underestimate Ghost Gaming. Yeah, they won 5 back-to-back and now lost a couple in a row, but this is a big fight up top. Sleepy goes down. That's a Vexies again, the play we highlighted already. Full chunk, that's going to be bad news for Speedy. Jerpy goes down, big 1v1. Can Powers outdo Rushy? That is the question. Detox is actually taking the sniper tricks as well, picking up kills. The question is, we're seeing a lot of things go well for Ghost Gaming up top, but everything else isn't going well.
The triple cap getting threatened. Rushman will. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Detox.
Oh no!
Detox, you are disgusting. Speedy and Sleepy, I will say, you got to give credit to the big plays. No, you don't connect with that one.
And Detox has been doing this forever, ladies and gentlemen. He's been a pro since UE. He played on a goon squad late in UE, comes out, been bouncing around team after team, but he's found a home here on Rise Nation, and he is one of the best in the business.
2 hills to 1.
Another headshot for Detox with that M-bar. He is so dangerous right now. It's like enemy at the gates. It's a sniper battle, baby. I love that.
Incredible stuff so far. The decap comes in. Oh, one is going to go down. Rushies finalizes that kill as well. Chirpy answers back. Detox finds another. Give him a sniper. Give him a Nasher. It doesn't even matter.
So that's a big kill by Rezik. Rezik trying to fight for his life, and he's going to get taken out by Powers. So Powers will take back over the E-Hill. 20-point lead for Rise Nation. Playing a little bit of defense. Jerpy now getting crossed out. He's going to get that kill on Identives, and it's going to send Speedy onto that pipe. So now Speedy is going to be fighting for his team. The IGL, the leader. He's going to have to get some kills here. Here comes a teammate, a little bit of help from his friend, Sleepy, coming off spawn. He gets picked up by the Torque Bow. Oh, my God.
Rise Nation, they look hot. They're not able to get the triple cap, though. They can't get the final kills there. Ghost Gaming battle back into this one. However, Rise Nation, they have the advantage. The question is, can they complete it? Can they just hold on? You know, what's the game plan right now for Rise Nation?
A little bit of defense. You're up by 50 points or so, about 45, 50 points. You still got the 2 hills. You might lose this second hill, so now it is a 1 point to 1 point. As soon as they cap this, you got to figure out where you are. Vexi's big shot coming out, though. Love that. Vexi's with another one. Oh, my God. Powers is pushing in on Speedy. Can Powers get that kill? No, he can't. He will go down. Speedy, a lot of good hammer burst shots here. Once again, the IGL. Detox with another M-bar. He gets that secondary M-bar on the map.
The recap E, 200 and counting. Rise Nation are about to make this 6-5. They continue with this one. They're about to upset Ghost Gaming, just 1 round away.
There is 1 round, I think, right here for your life if you're Rise Nation. I know you got to lose 2 to lose map number 2, but you don't want to see round 13. You don't want to see map 3.
Yeah. If they see map 3, it means they've lost 2 back-to-back here to end this, and that is demoralizing here. Rise Nation need to close it out and close it out now. Who's going to be the one to punch a hole through Ghost Gaming? Who's the weak link? Who's the aggressor? I want to see Detox more with that M-bar. Fantastic stuff so far. Well, he's going to have to head over to the incinerator for that one. Colin, let's get into this.
Oh, my God, a big team fight. This is going to be 4 to 4, 3 to 3 for this drop shot because they put the drop shot in this first half B hill again. And it looks like Rise has it completely surrounded right now. They have the positioning. Identives, Drix, and a big 1v1 over there at the incinerator. That's for the M-bar. And that is the last man on Ghost you want to have that M-bar in his hand, and that would be Identives moving and jiving. They get Identives down, so now Drix will win that M-bar.
Drix wins the M-bar. What's going to go down over by the B? It's a trade out. Sleepy, Jerpy, Rezik. Drix takes the M-bar, and now he's got it in his control, but look at the downs. Rezik and Sleepy are both down. Jerpy, he's going to go big.
Losing blood.
He's going to stand up. Then he taps himself up. He doesn't die. Torque bow shot misses. So now Jerp with the Torque bow. He's going to try to get Sleepy here. He revs it for a second and gets the pick. My God.
My
on, big boy.
Goodness, Sleepy taken out by the Torque there. Look at the score. Look at the hills. Rise Nation want to end this right now. Jerpy, you are absolutely out of this world. Taken down 2. Rushies does answer back, and Rushies knows what's on the line here. The experience needs to come through. Ghost Gaming need to grab this game by the scruff of his neck and run away with it. If not, Rise Nation are sending him home. It's 2 hills. It's 45 seconds. Powers finds the double. Detox taking the weapons. And Vexi's has the drop shot. And you know what? He's going to miss that one. Can he finalize? It doesn't need to. And Vexi's finds another. They haven't got a point to their name. Are they going to end it right here? A big 1v1. It is going to be challenged, Colin.
Again, the IGL, Speedy all by himself, the leader of this team. He gets chunked. That'll be it, ladies and gentlemen. Rise Nation rises up to the occasion. Rise Nation, baby. 2-0 Ghost Gaming and send them home.
The upset nation, Rise Nation, finally takes out Ghost Gaming in embarrassing fashion. 2-0 sending Ghost Gaming home here at the Columbus, Ohio Invitational. But there's a few things I want to point out. Powers dominated map 1, but map 2 had Vexi's name all over it. Going into round 12 of Vexi's, his stat line, 37 kills, 17 downs, and only 20 deaths. He went absolutely big for this Rise Nation roster.
Yeah, on that 5-5 round, it was off screen, but we saw Vexi's get 3 kills on the kill feed late in the round.
Yeah.
Vexi's pretty much getting that 5th round for them, going up 6-5, and then Jerpy, we saw with the Torque bow on that last round, getting, I think, 5 kills out of the 5 shots, or 4 kills out of the 5 shots. That's
that
big.
last second Torque bow where he charged it for literally half a second.
It was active.
That was
active
one of the best Torque bows I've ever seen.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy, and as well, a big point for me was we obviously put a lot of emphasis on, control room.
Yeah.
And it was kind of back and forth, and Ghost Gaming were winning it, I'd say 60% of the time. Yeah. But it was down low.
Yeah.
Down low, it was red in the kill feed time and time again. It was like, who wins up top? Oh, I don't know. But down low, Rise Nation were winning it, getting the incinerator control, getting the power weapons, and then we saw what, they could do with the likes of the M-bar. And I couldn't see this coming a mile off.
We actually called it. Identivs against Drix. We all saw what happened in that 1v1.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Drix downing Identivs right there in the last round was key because that opened up the whole incinerator side of the map and allowed Rise Nation to really run free. And just a duo of having the Vexies and Drix right there together, working together, that was it for him.
I'm not going to lie. I casted game 1, went to 3 maps. If I had to do 3 maps again, I would have struggled. I would have been sounding like Colin by the end of it, and I don't mean the accent. But that was, what a game. And again, you know, we don't normally see a lot of upsets sometimes. And to see this, you know,
Back to back.
Yes, first Fire Nights, first Simplicity.
Wow. Yeah.
You can't count anybody out.
No.
And, like, we came to the desk and you guys said Ghost, 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 and I'm thinking Fire Nights is making upsets. Maybe it's a single elimination type bracket and these players are feeling the pressure.
Studio
but Rise came to play. Yeah, definitely.
I say we turn this over to the MVP of that game, in my opinion, Fallout and Avexies.
Thank you so much, guys. And I had the chills from that match. Words can't express what the crowd here is feeling. Avexies, no one can define what you're feeling. I know that was personal for you. Tell me why.
Because, like, last event, we actually got embarrassed by them. They were playing with their coach, and we actually still lost to them. And this, like, we know we want to redeem ourselves. Like, you know what I mean? It sort of felt like a grudge match. You know what I mean? And I could kindly say they probably better than with their coach now. I don't know.
They're better with their coach, he says. Jerpy, talk to me about the plays he made that last round. 2 Torpo kills, helps you secure round number 12. Talk to me, break me through that last round. What happened?
This is why we picked up Jeff. Like, he's literally one of the most composed players in the game. If y'all know, like him, he literally has no emotion no matter what he does, good or bad. And yeah, that's just why he's here. He does his work, does his thing. He's very, very consistent, and that's all we're looking for, consistency.
And what is it with this Ghost Gaming squad? Why is it so personal? Is there any backstory there?
Well, obviously, Drix and Keem, they were on Ghost at one point, and they love them as like friends and stuff, but in game, you know, we all hate them, you know.
And I respect you guys literally look like you wanted to murder them, and then you get over and you shake hands. I definitely respect that. Powers, the impact he made in your team, 35 kills on map number 1, maybe even more than that he ended up with, absolutely popping off. Talk about his performance and the impact he makes for your squad.
First map, Jeff had 32, I think Powers had 35 or something like that, like you said, and they literally threw me the overhead bin. I literally got put in the back tech. I was like, okay, I took a good ride, but then I had to like step up because, you know, we start to give them momentum, and I ended up dropping 38. It was easy.
That simple. And of course, I'm sure you're not complaining about being put in the backpack if it means winning that dub 2-0. You guys have Fury coming up next. It's going to be a great one. I'm excited, especially based on the energy right there. That's going to be it for us. Big shout out to Avexies and Rise Nation. If you're a fan of